All right, in this video we will learn how to use this servo control with this microcontroller node MCU ESP8266. So let's just first start with the code. And the first thing we need to do is include the library, which is hashtag include, and library is servo.h. That's it. And we also need to say servo and name of the servo. In our case, I'm just going to say servo 1. That's it. And in the setup section, we need to say servo 1 dot attach to the pin that we want. So in our case, I want D2 pin. So D2. And if we say servo 1 dot write, and if we pass number say 100, it will move the servo to position 100. But the best thing that we should do is we need to control the servo over our serial monitor, which should be really cool, and that exactly what we're going to do is, so first let's set up the serial monitor, which is serial dot begin, and we're going to say 9600, and we're going to say here while servo dot available, and say equals 0. That's it. So this is going to wait until there is input. All right, so let's create a string. You can actually use any kind of data type, but in my case string works the best. Create a string, let's say data, and it will be equals to serial. What? It's not servo, it's serial. Fuck, my bad. Serial. Yes, serial dot read string. We're going to read this string from the serial, and we're going to write that to here instead of saying 100. So we can say data dot to int. So we converted the data to integer, and after that we can also monitor is exactly, what is actually angle it is. So if it's inputting the same thing or not. So let's say serial dot print line new. Now let's set data. It doesn't matter. We don't need to change the data in this case to integer, but this is good. Now let's just upload that, and we'll see this. So this is my external power supply, 5-volt power supply to drive the servo. The connection is, hold up. Okay, the connection is pretty simple. So we have 3 pin, as you can see, this 3 pin, and the orange one is the data pin, and the red one is for the positive, and the red one and the brown one is for the ground. Let's put ground in the ground section of the breadboard, and positive in anywhere in the, and we just need to connect this. So the data pin, let's just plug our microcontroller to the breadboard. So the data is go to the data pin, which we selected D2. So right here, and the ground goes to the ground pin, which is this one. And also we need to connect the ground with the ground of our microcontroller like this, and this obviously go to the positive connection like this. As you can see, the servo just moved a little bit, and if we go bring out a little bit, so if we open our serial monitor, and if we say 0, it moves to the position 0. and if we go to 180, it moves to the position 180, so which is pretty good. But you notice one thing is it is kind of slow. I mean, it should be a little faster, but it is very slow. To fix that, we need to write a single line of code right here after we say serial.begin. So what we need to do is say serial dot set timeout and say 10. That's it. And if we upload the code now, or the code is uploaded, clear the input, let's just start, say go to position 0, and as you can see, it works instantly. Let me just sort of put it here. So it works instantly, as you can see. As soon as I hit enter, it moves to the position. So this is it about it. And just in case you're wondering like how you can control that servo instead of using this COM port, like if you want to use this servo with your, say, Python code, then we can also do that. We don't need anything to do here, so just close this thing and open our Python IDE, which in my case is the PyCharm. I have already written the code here, so it's very simple. All you need to do is pip install py serial and hit enter. Okay, you can do it in your terminal, in your virtual environment where you want, so like this. And after you install that, we don't need that, sorry. So we need to import that package, and you have to set up the serial and also use the same bond, and make sure you put the right COM port. In my case, it is COM3, and this is exactly we writing the serial port. And as you can see, we're using the string method, and by default it does not work. The serial does not work with string, so all you need to do is just encode it like this. So number dot encode like this. And if we run our code, let's enter our number here, so 0, 180, 50. As you can see, it just worked fine. So this is it. Thank you for watching, and that's it.